Good morning. My name is Colleen Light and I am an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator, and I'm so happy you can join me today. If you're new to my channel, I come live every Thursday morning at 9 o'clock Pacific Standard Time. I'm from Southwest Washington. We live in a small community here. And if you've been following me at all with any consistency, you will have noticed all my posts about the wacky weather system we have been having this past week. I think we've seen it all. Anyway, back to the Stampin' Up! News. My website is Cards by Coco, so if you want to follow me for any reason, that would be great. And today we're going to be working with the Celebrate Sunflowers. We're actually going to be using two, good morning Tammy, we're going to be using two retiring products. One of them has been my favorite, so I'm happy to share that one with you. And a carryover stamp set. So the stamp set I'm using today is actually one of my favorites. You've seen me use it a lot, and it's carrying on over into the new catalog. Good morning, Wendy. And it's a Celebrate Sunflowers, and it is one of my favorites. I have used it for everything. Birthday cards, bridal shower cards, and I think I'm going to make a wedding card that this weekend. So anyway, let me flip you around. I'll stop babbling on. I'll flip you around, and we will get to the project at hand. I think you're going to enjoy this one. All right, so here's my little awkward camera flip here. I'll bring you up on my laptop, so hopefully I can see some comments. Let's see here. You know, it always takes me about half a second or a bit longer. But anywho, we always seem to manage to get it done, right? Let's see here. Thank you, Wendy. Anyway, so let's go ahead and make sure I am in screen here, not too uneven. I've noticed I've been doing some uneven things. So while I get us kind of set up, let me tell you a little bit about our wacky weather. We have seen hail, sleet, snow. My poor daffodils, oh my gosh, they are so sad looking. So we've seen it all. Today, it started looking like it was going to snow, then it kind of switched to hail. And now we're raining. So anyway, but it's at least warm enough to have the windows wide open. So this is the retiring product, one of the first ones I want to show you. Oh, hi Sarah. Anyway, this is the first retiring one. These are the Ombre Gift Bags. So these are quite the deal. They are now on sale for $4.80. Where can you get one gift bag for $4.80? And you get 20 of them, I believe. Let me see, double check myself. Yes, 20. They're in our previous in colors. These are just adorable. So anyway, I think I've used all my soft succulent. I think this was the last one. But look at these colors, and you know, they're food safe, which is actually even better. But we're not gonna use ours for food. We're gonna use ours for sunflowers, for seeds, because I like to give things that grow as gifts. Now, I'm looking frozen on my end, which wouldn't surprise me really with the internet here lately. So hopefully I'm just gonna keep plugging along here, but I can't see any comments right now. Anyway, so my friend Tammy, who's watching, and she's Stampin' Tammy, she's also a demonstrator, she suggested that these would be great for housewarming gifts, and I hadn't even thought about that. My plan was to do it for May Day. You know, I'm trying to bring back these little small gifts, and I thought I would give these as neighbor gifts for May Day, because that's coming up. All right, so I'm also going to showcase another retiring product, and that is the Pansy Petals Designer Series paper. And this has been one of my favorites, and this is also a last chance product. And you can see I have very little left, so I'm really kind of pulling at straws here to get things done. Oh, good, Sarah. I'm glad I'm not frozen for you, but we will just see how it goes. So I am going to use the Pale Papaya. I wanted to pick out this piece of Designer Series paper from those Pansy Petals because it had a little bit more of that yellow color. And I'm gonna bring in the bumblebee, which some people will tell you, you know, actually I'm not. I'm switching gears because that's what I do. I'm gonna go with pale papaya, I think, and not the bumblebee, which I know pale papaya is not truly a traditional sunflower, but look at these. I found these in Target. Look at all the different colors in those. So I picked that one up deliberately because I thought to myself, well, you know, I guess if sunflowers can grow in these off colors, we can make them in off colors. So I have pretty much cut a lot out, but for those of you who are new and who always wonder what demonstrators mean by die cutting, let me show you. These are what we call dies, and they cut out designs. I'm only going to do one for you. I did cut out the others in the interest of time. Yeah, I'm still frozen for me, but anyway, we're gonna keep going along here and seeing what we are going to do. So I'm gonna bring in my big cut and emboss machine, and I know you're not gonna be able to see it super well, but the cut and emboss machines actually come with the directions on what plates you wanna use on plate number 1, which is the thickest one. So I'm gonna pop that there. One of the tricks I learned, so you'll notice this plate is pretty beat up. This is actually one I used to cut on all the time. I'm gonna put a piece of my pale papaya scraps that I have. I'm gonna place that there. And then I'm gonna put another plate number 3 on top. This one is not as beat up. I tend to try and keep one fairly not beat up, and oops, look at me not following my own. You can always tell you just get in the habit of doing things, and then when you go live, that's the one time you're gonna forget something. Anyway, this makes just the most gorgeous cutout. And you're gonna see just how easy it is to make a beautiful, inexpensive project to give. And your neighbors are gonna be like, wow, look at that. Anyway, let me pop this one off to the side here. I'm gonna grab my take your pick, take my pick. They have the brushes, and I actually have the brush that goes with this, but oftentimes I just do this. I just kind of flick, and I make a mess all over my craft room. So we have a new puppy. The positive side with that is I now have a very clean craft room because she has to spend a lot of time up here with me. And I have to vacuum all these scraps up all the time, so she does not eat them. She is a beautiful yellow lab. We adopted her from a family who couldn't keep her. She's now 10 weeks old. She passed her first vet visit with flying colors. Let me show you. Oh, I don't want to open the drawer. I know when I open the drawer, it really bounces you guys around a lot, the videos. So Stampin' Up! Does sell a brush. That would get all these little things out for you. But I am one of these people that does not mind picking at things. So, must be a nursing thing. Anyway, so I just do it this way and kind of flick things. I'm going to show you how easy this is to glue. We could have used an adhesive sheet and made a sticker out of it, but not everybody has those. So I want to show you my trick here. I actually, at one point in time, did a lot of quilling. I don't know if you're familiar with that, but it's where you kind of twirl the paper and then you glue it on. And it comes with all these specialized tools and whatnot, and it's super fun, and I really enjoyed it. But to get those fine, if you don't have to take your pick tool, here, just use your little toothpick here to get those out. You don't need, it's nice to have everything, but if you don't have everything and you're just starting out, you know, just make it work for you, because crafting is supposed to be fun and not stressful. So don't get hung up on having all the things. All the things are fun, but get them over time. There's usually a substitute you can do. And anyway, back to the project at hand. So I just take my toothpick and dip it in a little bit of glue. This mat is fabulous because when this glue dries, I'm just gonna be able to rub it off with my fingers and it's not like doing it on your paper where you have to throw out your entire piece of paper. It is just super easy to just rub off with your fingertips. So, and if anyone's watching and can remind me of what this mat is called, that would be great. Tell ya. So I'm gonna put a little bit more. See, you would just do that and it would just rub off. So anyway, and go pretty quick so that your adhesive doesn't have too much time to dry. But I also don't want to make a giant, just as I was saying, I don't want to make a giant mess. That's where I went ahead and did that. So I would probably, if I was just making a bunch of these, I would use the adhesive sheets and make myself a sticker. So if you are actually an avid crafter, buy the adhesive sheets. They're well worth the money and the time save. But if you're just starting and you don't have all the things yet and you're on a budget, this is just also a great system to use. A toothpick, which most of us have in our cupboards to test those cakes we make. And then, let's move this out of the way here. Or, yeah, let's just move that out of the way. So then we're gonna line this up. And this is the tricky spot for me. Oh, do I have my head in the way? I hope I don't have my head in your way. This is always the tricky part for me. Kind of rotate it around and then give it a press. Look at that. How cute is that? And you can just see that that really came to life, right? Look at that. Isn't that cute? It's a little bit, just a little bit. Made it so, I don't know if you can see, I feel like I need to hold it up. Isn't that just darling? Bright, summery, cheery. Okay, so I am going to just, you could score this. If you're gonna use your scoring tool, score very gently. This is not thick paper. You're gonna wanna score very gently. But I wanna know where I'm going to put my sunflower. So I think I want it there. I think that's where I'm gonna put it. But I'm not done yet. First, I want to stamp down here in the corner. So I went ahead and grabbed this from the Dragonfly Garden. It is May. Good things grow all year long. And you know, I've been back and forth between the Memento and the Evening Evergreen. And I think I'm gonna, I did the other one in Evening Evergreen, and I think I'm just gonna stick with that one. I think I'm gonna go kind of matchy-matchy today. Let's see here. And I know that I want to put this one here. Ta-da! That looks good. That looks pretty good. So that's gonna go there. Now, I did do my die cuts for my flowers sooner. Let me show you the dies I used for those. This set comes with, the dies come with 9 different dies, and they are all fabulous. So these are the 2 I used to get this, and I just cut out a bunch of different ones. And I'm going to find my glue dots. The puppy got a hold of the outside of the box, as I was saying, you know, that's why she's downstairs. And she was not sure what to make of that snow initially, but she ended up absolutely loving it. So that was fun. So, you know, it's always kind of fun. Puppies and kids, they just love that weather, don't they? Where did that little glue dot go? Oh, it's still attached. All right, so I'm going to take a glue dot, and the reason I'm using a glue dot, oh, wrong side. I'm used to doing it. Look, I'm just going to pick at things. All right, just move that over. There we go. Anyway, in case I need to move them around, I want to use the glue dot so I can move them a little bit easier. And that's, this one is a little long, so there we go. That's perfect there. All right, let's get another one. And I just kind of snip these where I thought they would match. And you know, the nice thing is it's your project, so you should do it how you like it when you make it. And I hope you do make these because these are super easy and super fun. I think I'm just going to do the 3 there. Oh, how cute is that? And then, oh, very cute. Very, very cute. So now let me show you how to put this on, and then we're going to finish it off. This is, I'm telling you, the easiest project I think I have made to date. It's so easy and so fun, and it's a great way to get those things that are on sale. And this would be great. If you have them in your craft closet, use them for Easter. I've also made them to where I put little candies in them. Oh, you know, I kind of want this one down here. Hold that in place a little bit more. You can put candies in them. I'm just going to go with the seeds, like I said, because I wanted, you know, I wanted the coordinating, the theme. I wanted the coordinating theme. All right, so we're going to put this here. We're going to finish off our flower, and then I'm going to show you how we're going to tie off the top. So I'm going to use some of the basic rhinestones here, and I'm just going to make a diamond shape. I'm going to put one there. And one here. And I know we all like things in odd, so I'm probably going to pop one down low in odd numbers. Oh, it does seem to look better. So I'm going to want 5 here. And I could put one either in the middle, but I think I want to take a big one here and put it right down there. See, look at how nice and easy that's coming together. Now, so I would use this color. And I would pop these seeds right in here. And I would probably buy a bouquet of sunflowers, attach this to a sunflower, and here's your little gift. And you could add your chocolates in there. These are quite roomy. Let me show you. See, you can actually put quite a bit in these. All right, so then grab your hole puncher. You can use take your pick tool if you have it, and we're just gonna give it a little punch. And I am eyeballing this. This is not one of, I don't worry about being accurate 100% of the time. And I'm gonna use the white thread from the Baker's Twine Essential Pack. You'll notice the black is gone. One of my daughters took that home with her the other day. You know, that's what they do, right? That's what your kids do. They're working on projects, and either the kids or the grandkids take it home, which is fun. I actually love sharing. And then I'm going to thread it through. Oh my goodness, this is not an easy thread for me. And you know, and I sew all the time. Okay, and we're going to put this in my version of a bow, which is not going to be the neatest bow because, you know, but for those of you who are bow makers, you'll have a much easier time than I do. And we're going to put this in a bow. And as I said, 2 out of the 3 products we're using, a lot of avid crafters will have in their craft closets because they were so cute when they first came out. So use them up for this Easter or for May Day. That's what I'm using them for. I'm going to sneak and put them on my neighbors' porches. So we're going to give that a snip. Not a snip. And this is today's project, easy peasy, with our sunflowers to go inside. And again, just using that Celebrate Sunflowers bundle, which is carrying over. So that's it. That's what I have today. Thank you so very much for joining me. I always appreciate it. I will be back next Thursday. I know I missed last Thursday, but I have to tell you, my daughter's wedding dress fitting was amazing. So anyway, I will see you next week. Hopefully I'll have my order in and I'll be able to show you some of our new products. Okay, have a great day and a fabulous weekend. Bye-bye.